Thank you very much for coming.
Yeah, thank you, my registrar.
I called for the meeting so that we can congratulate Mr. Asari for finding or helping find the $5,000 in the hostel. So thank you very much, Mr. Asari.
I'm disappointed in both of you. You called us here to congratulate him for doing nothing. I never knew there were awards for laziness. I thought you called us here to talk about the attack in the hostel.
That is a different case.
The attack in the hostel is a different issue. You can raise the attack during other matters.
When you're ready to talk about the attack in the hostel, then you let me know.
The two of you see what you have done? This lady she has been here for the past 3 years. I've never seen her behave this way before. And today you are pushing her to the wall.
Mr.
And you see?
If I were you, I'll follow her.
In fact, Mr. Kwaki, leave too. You to leave.
Are you trying to sack me out?
Who are you? If the three of us continue to be here, Mokome Bago.
I hope this is the video.
It means one person will die.
And I don't think it is Mr. Asari.
At all.
Neither me. So who?
But I did of today. In fact, today I've seen the greatest miracle ever in my life.
A miracle?
Yes.
What miracle is that?
And this is a student who was even coming for class. The student performed very poorly in my class assessment. This semester, and she didn't even bother to write. Then in the end of the semester, she got a 2%. Now, I was just checking my records, my examination records, against that of the one from the head of academics and the one from the registrar. Only for me to realize that the student has gotten an A instead of getting an F.
How did this happen?
In fact, I am suspecting a Mr. Adi.
Oh, this is interesting. We can use this against him. If Mr. Adi is manipulating the figures, and it's only through him that we can get what's right and what's wrong, I think we can hold him up to this.
If you think this can work, then we have to go ahead.
The registrar is calling from. The registrar is calling you. Come.
Why are you not?
What kind of question is that? How do you mean why am I not coming? No.
Why are you not?
My friend?
Mr. Kwaki, we are not afraid of these things. We are not afraid of
No, wait. Are you people trying to abuse me physically?
Abuse you what? We are just...
I am asking you a question. Why are you not coming?
And who tells you I'm not coming? Now, is it a new regulation in the school?
No.
That I am supposed to tell you where I'm going?
Are you talking to the registrar like that?
Of course! The fact that he is a registrar does not give him the audacity to talk to me anyhow.
This thing, there's nothing in this.
Now, let me warn the two of you. Mr. Stanley, you are provoking me.
I'm provoking you.
Mr. Sari, you are provoking me.
No.
You people must know that.
This thing, big books.
Listen to me.
This thing is 2015. You are backdated. You are backdated.
You people must know that the moment you provoke a rattlesnake, then you must be prepared for its venomous bite.
Oh,
who have been sewing these things for you?
always wearing oversized shirt. Oversized shirt.
I can see that the two of you don't want to learn.
Oh.
You don't want to learn.
Learn what?
And if you refuse to learn, you learn through us.
Learn what?
Okay.
You know, Mama V. Your wife, Mama V will come to this. You are looking at me like that.
I forget about what you are saying. I forget about it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We shall see.
Okay.
Take your book. Take your book.
Oh, I see. You see the two of you.
Let's go.
I see the two of you as two blind men going through the Sahara Desert. You have no destination.
Don't waste
so
your
before
time.
you take my space and you take my book, and you see. And you see. You people. You, the two of you. Okay.
Just come in. Oh, Marine,
Sir.
Yes, sit down.
Sir, please, there's an issue you need to address. Can you imagine I've been served with a query letter from the registrar? Sir, you remember when the theft case came about? I called for a meeting. Mr. Adi was there, Mr. Asari, Mr. Akpakli, and Madam Joyce. They were all there. During the meeting, Mr. Asari and Mr. Adi walked out on us. I never complained or reported the case. Now they called for a meeting, myself and Mr. Akpakli. They invited us there to jubilate over the money found, something that Mr. Asari has done absolutely nothing about. So I had to work out on them. And here I am, being served with a query letter. And can you imagine, it reads, you are being summoned to the registrar's office to answer why you should not be duly dealt with for working out on the registrar in an official meeting. Sir, please, you need to do something about it. You're an honorable man, and I respect you a lot. Please, sir, do something, please.
Yeah, okay, so let me okay. When I'm done, I will call you. Alright, let me give you a call back, okay? Alright.
Oh, Mr. Asari.
Adi, Zagaze. Zaga.
Sablan.
Oh, what's the problem?
Akpakli neko.
Akpakli again?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what Akpakli wants from us.
This time, what is it?
I was in the office. I had a knock. Just for me to go and check Akpakli. Do you remember the Millicent issue?
The changing of the results.
Changing of the results.
Wow.
Akpakli came to sit down with some documents, opened his file, took out 2 results. One from the head of academics, his own that he has collated for his linguistics. Trying to show me the differences in the results. That the head of academics results is different from his results. So he is coming to ask me, how come the results are different? Can you imagine?
This man can worry.
I can't remember accident. Akpakli is threatening me.
But come to think of it, why should he suspect you in the first place?
But do you remember the last time I came to tell you that Akpakli saw me when I was coming from the head of academics office? Yes, on the corridor.
That is the problem. That's the problem.
That is
the problem.
And I don't know what to do.
But it's not a big problem.
Oh, problem here, Imla. Oh,
That's still not a big problem.
Akpakli.
Madam D, did you walk out of the meeting?
Yes, sir. Sir, what they were talking about was irrelevant. I thought they invited us there to talk about the attack in the hostel, but they were jubilating over something that Mr. Sari did absolutely nothing. He refuses to take responsibility when issues come about. But then you're here jubilating. Sir, I had to walk out.
But in the first place, the registrar has all the right to send you a query.
Sir, I understand.
And you cannot walk out of the registrar in an official meeting. In fact, that is the way to go, so that the rest can see that this is how things must be done.
Sir, what they were discussing, it wasn't official.
But you walk out.
But they walked out on me. I didn't even report.
2 wrongs
them,
doesn't make it right.
Sir, please do something about it.
So I think what I will even do is to ask them to file it.
Oh, sir.
And then we can proceed, so that everybody will know this is the way to go.
Sir, please.
Yes, I've made the rules and I can't break it. We must obey those above us as much as possible.
Sir, please, this is not fair. You know that.
So what this up is not fair, so don't worry.
Mr. Sari and Mr. Adi are always walking about. Look at how they look like.
When he saw you, did you people take selfie?
Oh no. How can I take selfie with Akpakli?
Did he take pictures of you?
No. No one even saw us.
You can deny it vehemently. In fact, did Akpakli see you?
Oh.
Did he see you? What are you talking about? Oh,
but you see, me, I will not be surprised that he will go every length to put me in trouble.
and he will have the lives of the dean.
The dean enjoys supporting.
to support him.
3 against 2.
That is the problem. We have to find a way to show Akpakli that he is not smarter than us. I want to give you an option.
Please do. That's why I'm here.
I want to give you an option. You are the registrar. Akpakli have forgotten that you are the registrar.
Of course.
You are the custodian of all students' documents.
Of course, all their documents are
That's
with
right.
me.
Therefore, you look for the manuscript. That is
The script itself.
the script itself of the girl. And discard it. When you discard it, we will not know whether Akpakli's marks
is the right one.
Is the right one.
Or it is the head of academics.
The head of academics one. That is the right.
Ziggiza. I will do that. Ziggiza. That is the solution. But you see, come to think of it again, we need to act fast. We need to put Akpakli in his place.
We have to.
Yes.
Let's get to the village, bring the wife, pin Akpakli down,
Yes, we need
and shut him up for once.
So when can we do that?
As soon as possible. Let's do that next week.
Next week.
Next week. Let's use the rest of our 50% that is left.
Yes.
To pin him down. To pin him down. In fact, Akpakli.
Zagazzigiza. You know, last time I went to join. I was calling you, but you were not picking.
Hey,
Oh, she's there. Shoot you. Yeah, shoot you. I want to come.
Hi, my name is Abna Adowa Amankwa, a product of GH Media School, and currently a news anchor at Pan African Television and a writer at georgebritain.com. GH Media School is the best media school in the country. Talk of the massive training they give. That's the practical session and the theory session. I'll just entreat each and every one of you out there who wants to be a TV personality, a radio personality, a writer, just as myself, a marketer, or even a director, to just pick up a form at GH Media School. And trust me, all your dreams shall come to pass. GH Media School, pursue your talent, nurture your desire.
How may I help you?
That's River, the producer for Campus Town Show.
No.
When concerning the attack which happened on the 19 in the hostel. On the show, we tried calling you online. It went sometime and later I went off. So I came in person to ask you being the hostel manager, what have you done so far ever since the attack happened on the hostel?
You are here to ask me what I, the hostel manager, I have done so far about the incident that happened, about the people who came to attack at the hostel, because I'm supposed to know them. Because when they are coming to attack, they normally come and they tell me I'm coming to attack. So I have their names. So I should give the names to you. What? You know the implication of what you are saying? Were you there when I was coming from Durban, South Africa? When I came to the airport, did you come to help me pack my luggages? I did hostel management from Durban, South Africa. When you people came to this school, I was on the panel that interviewed. That time your hair was Sakura. Today, you've done Rasta and you are here. You are here, Michael Jackson. Abebu Santana. Kwame Sefakai. I have to report to you. Oh, Madam Yellow Sisi. Nana Banamwa. Belamundi. And you are here to interrogate me, to ask me questions. Are you those who employed me? Do I report to you? Keep quiet and let me talk. Keep quiet. What are you talking about? And you are here to ask me about what I am doing about the incident that happened at the hostel. Don't you stay at the hostel? Why are you not investigating it yourself?
Why is it that some people when they are looking as if they want to break down the door? And who is there coming?
Hello, Mr. Alfred.
Emmanuel Joyce.
Yes.
What a surprise. I've never seen you in my office before.
I know, it's about time, man.
Anyway, you are welcome.
Thank you. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing very well. I hope there's no problem at all.
Oh, no problem at all. Everything is okay.
I was thinking maybe some students are misbehaving, so that I'm going to put them in order.
No, everything is okay. I just came to say thank you. That the Catholic gave it to the day for me. That was so thoughtful.
I don't understand it. The Amekaklo is made for the deed of students. So how can you be taking it for a gift that is for another person?
Well, she was going to throw it away and I asked her to give it to me. So I thought I should come and thank you for it. So thank you very much.
And the deed of students was making an attempt to throw away the Amekaklo that I gave to you as gift.
Yes, but she's not the reason why I'm here.
I hope you are not here to gossip about the deal so that you try to destroy the relationship that I'm trying to build with her.
Mr. Buckley, I will never do that. I just came to thank you and also to let you know that I really like you. I like you very much, Mr. Buckley, ever since the day you stepped foot on this campus. You in your big shirt, your glasses. I knew right there that God sent you to me, Mr. Buckley. Mr. Buckley, I like you so much. I really do, and I'm willing to do everything for you.
Joyce, looking at you, I can see that you are born in the 70s. And those of you born in the 70s, and those of us born in the 60s, and we have so many things in common. A common knowledge has taught me that a woman born in the 70s will never be able to tell about how she feels about him.
Mr. Buckley, this is the 21st century. Women are supposed to go after what they want. And what I want is you.
So because you are the hostel.
Do you understand the meaning of manager? Is management the same as investigations? No. All I have to do is to refer you to the police. Yeah. And that is exactly what I have done. I don't have to report to you and tell you that I have reported it to the police. No, I don't report to you. I report to the registrar. And the registrar intends reporting to the principal. Not you. Oh! So you were the people on the radio talking unnecessarily about me. We have given you the opportunity to be on the community radio, and you are just talking about lectures. You people are not supposed to practice your journalism on us, the lecturer. If it is Akpakli and the dean who sent you, go and tell them that as you came, you did not see me. In fact, can you see me? No, you can't see me. Are you recording? You are recording me. If you don't know and you record me, I will charge you for defamation of character. Michael Jackson, I will charge you for defamation. Nana Banamwa, I will charge you for defamation.
I don't care about the safety of the
I'm also there. And I don't need to report on the safety of the student to you.
So, you're okay with the registrar here so far?
In fact, me myself, I'm going to tell the registrar. No, I don't care. I'm going to tell the registrar myself that as a result of you students, the way you harbor friends in the hostel, and I am going to fish out those people and I'm going to sack them.
Sir, do you know students are moving out?
Oh, let them move. I need more rooms.
Really?
Did you say really or really?
Really?
Really? You are here telling your lecturer really? In fact, as a matter of fact, Michael Jackson, Kwame Sifakai, Abeku Santana, leave my office. Madam Yellow Sisi, Anana Banamwa, Belamundi. My friend, stand up from my office and leave. Sir. Leave. Shut up and leave. Don't say anything. Leave. Leave.
Thank you.
Oh, Michael Jackson, leave. Belamundi, go. Impudence of it. You are here to ask me what I am doing.
About the object or
No, you are a man I think I'm in love with.
Joyce, let me tell you something. You see, as we are sitting down, you don't even know me. You don't even know my preference when it comes to women. You don't know my specs. You don't even know the kind of vital statistics about a woman, and that really makes my heart go gaga. You understand? Therefore, you can't sit here and be telling me what you are telling me.
Mr. Buckley, I love you. I appreciate you. I appreciate the fact that you are handsome, you are intelligent, and the way the dean is treating you isn't right. Let me appreciate you. I love you, Mr. Buckley.
The way the dean treats me is that of a business. You see, I like the way she's treating me. It's part of the process, and therefore I leave that between me and the dean. Okay? Okay, Eva is supposed to go after Eva. No matter how she treats me, I am okay with it. Please, all the appreciation you have concerning me, let's keep it formal, okay? Let's keep it formal. As you can see, I am very busy. I am preparing for my next lecture. Therefore, I can't leave my office so that I can have my concentration and do my work.
Mr. Buckley, I love you. And when you're ready to have me, you know what to call me.
Is this the reason why you are not telling your brains with oil? And life is so unfair. And you struggle for something, and you are not getting it. And what you don't want, it comes to you on a silver platter. How easy is your student who is sitting here telling me all these things?
We're actually coming to see.
Is that so?
Yeah.
I'm actually on my way out. So I'm late for a meeting, so if you don't mind, we can do it some other time.
Oh.
No, we can, yeah.
Is that so?
Yeah.
I guess it won't take much of my time.
Yes,
Okay.
Concerning the attack on the 19 the last time, we went to Mr. Asari to ask what he's doing about it, and this man misinterpreted us, and the kind of answers he gave us, he burst us into fury and went to the extent of me sacking us from the office.
Yeah.
That's
I really respected that man. But I realized that he's very irresponsible.
Oh, that's fine. You know, this institution trains journalists. So
Yeah.
then I guess you guys were just practicing your professional.
I was being shocked they did that because it was uncalled for, seriously.
The dean will be the best person to handle the situation.
Okay.
So I suggest you move to her office right away.
I think that is a good idea.
Yeah.
We'll do just that.
Okay, then what are we waiting for? Let's move to the dean's office. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you very
Welcome.
much.
Okay.
Bye.
See you.
Hi, my name is Joseph Ajao Chibe. I'm currently at Metro Television as the animator and a visual editor. All thanks to GH Media School for turning my dreams into reality. So all potential editors, filmmakers, or journalists at home, please don't waste your time elsewhere. There's only one school, GH Media. Pursue your talent, nurture your desire.
Hi, Dr. Baba and Mimi. How are you both? Sit down. You guys never come to my office, eh? But anyways, you guys are doing well with the campus file. Congratulations. Thank you. Yeah. So what brings you here?
Madam, due to the attack on Room 19, there has been fear and panic in the hostel, and as a result of that, students are moving out of the hostel. We went to Mr. Asari, the hostel manager, to ask what he is doing about the situation to resolve it, but the kind of answers he gave us were not pleasant at all.
Are you serious?
Yes, he insulted us and said all sorts of things to us. He even insinuated that we are his stooges.
Mr. Sari? Are you sure?
Yes, please. We were talking about attacking, he started talking about hairstyle and calling us all sorts of names.
To the extent of telling us that he doesn't care about the safety of the students in the hostel.
Mr. Sari said this?
Yes, please.
Are you sure?
Yes, please.
Are you 100% sure?
Yes. We even told him students are moving out of the hostel due to that. I said he doesn't care, he needs more room to rent out to people.
Wait, are you sure of what you're telling me right
Yes,
now?
madam. We recorded everything.
Oh, wow. That's great.
But there is a problem. He threatened to sue us for defamation if we dare record him.
Mr. Sari threatened you.
Yes.
Let him threaten me. I'll take responsibility of that.
Okay.
So this is what you're going to do. Play this on your show tonight.
But we have a show tomorrow, not today, please.
No, it has to be today. So go to the radio studio and give it to the available presenter to play it. I want to hear it in the next 5 minutes. Make sure you don't edit it. Play it as it is. Okay. Nice. You're welcome. Oh, I'm sorry. I got you. Yes, bring it on.
I called you here for a very urgent matter. Some of our students played a voice of yours of some things you have said to them, which is not in good taste for this institution.
I did human factor as a course in Durban, South Africa when I was taking my hostel management course. And in human factor, you must know when to deal with the people. And he said, in dealing with people, you have to look at their demeanor, look at what they want, what to say, when to say what you are saying, and how to say what you are saying. So you must look at the timing of the things you are saying. And at that time, it was very bad for me to even give them any information.